Great Teknoloji Fuarı'dayız ve yanımda Blippar CEO Ambarish Mitra var ve sorumuzu cevaplayacak. Ambarish, welcome to Istanbul.
Hi there.
Tell us a little bit about this forum.
Sure. This is the Great British Technology Summit. It's here for two clear purposes. One of them is to promote British technology in Turkish economy, to bring British enterprises and help them facilitate into the market better. And actually, secondly, celebrating Turkish businesses either wanting to move into Britain or wider EU and working in wider collaboration with European Union. And it's one of those rare events where the government's actually proactively helping young, medium-sized and large businesses out.
And what's the mood at this forum?
The mood's very exciting. I mean, there are a lot of young entrepreneurs and it's really great to see those amazing eyes lit up with excitement, winning awards and being celebrated. On the other side, talking about political stability, macro factors, British politics, Turkish politics, which also affects trade broader. But overall, it's a positive thing. Turkey is a great market for any form of tech investment. And today's all the numbers shared looked equally good.
Now tell us a little bit about your company, Blippar.
Sure. Blippar is an image recognition platform. It's an app which allows users to look through the camera's lens on your phone. And when you look at it, anything in the physical world, it overlays digital information on top of it. It's almost like a magic lens. You point your phone's camera on an object and boom, beautiful digital interaction appears. Yeah.
And what do you hope to achieve here in Istanbul?
In Istanbul, I mean, we are here for multiple reasons. It's a very attractive market for businesses, booming economy, a lot of young people, great handsets, fast 3G infrastructure. All these factors, including success of social networks, prove that a business like us is very relevant. There are a huge number of advertisers and media owners in Turkey who have a lot of products and outdoor ad, press ads, which are being pushed every day. And what Blippar is doing is talking to those brands and making their everyday traditional assets into an interactive medium. So we are very optimistic about the market and we want to work with all leading brands, media owners and publishers in Turkey.
Now you've actually launched a company here as well.
Yeah.
What's the aim of that?
So we have a legal entity in Turkey and we're one of those rare young companies that inside 3 years we've moved into a market like Turkey. We've hired a local CEO, Zera Oni, and with tremendous experience. And what we're trying to achieve is, we, besides making all the brands interactive, we are actually a local legal entity. We're paying taxes and we're not building it to take the money away into Britain. We actually want to reinvest and grow the business in Turkey. And we anticipate like we would be one of the most active, engaging media platforms in the world of mobile. And we also forecast that in next 5 years, blipping would become one of the most common behaviors. Besides traditional search engines, we would be a visual search engine where you point at anything and you get to know about the world you see.
And what are your goals in the next 5 years?
So I firmly believe that visual search would become one of the most common behaviors in the world. Today, the dominant gateway to the information access on the planet is through traditional search engines. I'm not going to name them, but people use keywords to access information. But we as humans, we are actually not able to describe everything through words accurately because words are our perception of the world and our perceptions massively differ. But what we see, we always see the same thing and it's very uniform. So we believe in 5 years' time, the second dominant behavior would be Blippar. Whenever you want to know an absolute information about anything you look at, you would be blipping. And anytime you want to investigate and research, you would go into search engines.
Now, what advice would you give Turkish entrepreneurs who would like to start up a tech company?
Sure, I mean, I'd say it's a great time. It's never been easier to start a tech company. The investment climate is very, very positive. It's one of the biggest sectors in the world and not alone in Turkey. And secondly, I would say that print your t-shirts and brochures and business cards later. Completely spend your money, focus on the prototype and the product. Product is everything, and you can accessorize and do all the cool stuff later on. And lastly, You cannot fire a missile from a kayak. You need a warship. So do build a great team. No matter how much smart you think you are, you can't do it alone.